On a chilly morning, hungry cats roamed the city streets searching for food. Among them was an older cat who struggled with each step. Someone had cruelly tied an envelope and thread around her paws, making it painful for her to walk. She tried her best to find scraps in trash bins despite her discomfort. A kind-hearted man spotted her difficulty. He approached carefully and gently removed the painful thread. Though the cat kept her distance, she seemed relieved. This man visited daily to feed the street cats in this area. When he saw the suffering older cat, he knew she needed help first. After freeing her from the thread, he noticed how thin and hungry she looked. Her fur was patchy and dull, clear signs of her tough life on the streets. While she ate the food he provided, the man looked around to check on other cats. Something caught his eye nearby, a small shape that didn't look like garbage. As he moved closer, his heart sank. There on the cold ground lay a tiny newborn kitten, pink and gray with closed eyes, barely moving. The umbilical cord was still attached, showing it was just hours old. The kitten was alone and dangerously cold in the morning air. He gently touched the tiny body, feeling for life. Surprisingly, the older cat he'd just helped came over after eating and sniffed the kitten with interest. This kitten won't survive long without help, the man thought. He carefully picked up the fragile baby, feeling its faint heartbeat. His friend, who often joined these rescue missions, quickly took the newborn to the nearest vet clinic while the man searched for any other kittens or the mother. At the clinic, the vet confirmed the kitten was barely a day old. They immediately placed it in a warming box and gave it a full checkup, including fluids for dehydration. Meanwhile, the man arrived with the older cat, who remained surprisingly calm. The vet examined her and found signs she had recently given birth, swollen milk glands, and other physical indicators. While they couldn't be 100% certain she was this specific kitten's mother, the timing and her behavior strongly suggested it. After the clinic visit, the man brought both cats to his home, which doubled as a temporary animal shelter. He had created a recovery area with heating pads, nesting boxes, and emergency care supplies. Following the vet's instructions carefully, he made a cozy box with soft bedding and a properly wrapped heating pad to maintain the perfect temperature for the tiny kitten. The older cat showed immediate interest, sniffing around the box and trying to get close to the kitten. This behavior further suggested she was likely the mother. The man offered her special nutritious treats made for nursing cats, which she eagerly ate. These extra nutrients would help her produce milk if she could still nurse. After eating, the cat approached the kitten's box and began grooming the tiny baby with gentle licks. A clear motherly behavior. This grooming helped improve the kitten's circulation and alertness. Soon, its tiny mouth began making sucking motions. A positive sign. The man's other rescue cats and kittens watched the newcomers curiously but respectfully. He monitored these interactions carefully, ready to intervene if needed, but his resident cats seemed to understand the delicate situation. To his joy, the older cat soon settled into the box beside the kitten and began nursing it, confirming she was indeed the mother and still able to produce milk. The man supplemented these nursing sessions with bottle feeding to ensure the kitten got enough nutrition, as the mother's health had been compromised by street life. The first few days were critical. The kitten needed feeding every 2 hours around the clock, and the man set alarms to maintain this schedule. Each feeding included gentle stimulation with a warm, damp cloth to help with elimination. He kept detailed records of weight, feeding amounts, and behavior changes. The mother cat remained attentive, grooming her baby after each human-assisted feeding and providing essential warmth and comfort. By the end of the first week, the kitten showed remarkable improvement. Its weight stabilized and began increasing steadily. The once weak body now squirmed with growing strength. Its eyes remained closed, normal for newborn kittens, but it responded more actively to touch and sound, especially to its mother's purring. The second week brought more progress. The kitten's eyes began opening, revealing tiny slits of blue. Its ears started unfolding, and tiny teeth were developing beneath the gums. The mother cat continued nursing, her own health improving thanks to proper nutrition and safety. By the third week, the transformation was amazing. The kitten had more than doubled its birth weight. Its eyes were fully open, and it was developing coordination. Wobbly first attempts at standing turned into careful steps. The man created a safe, larger play area where the kitten could practice these new skills. The mother watched protectively, stepping in to groom or move her baby when necessary. The fourth week marked a wonderful milestone. Now a month old, the kitten was barely recognizable as the fragile newborn found on that cold street. It had filled out nicely, covered with proper fur instead of newborn fuzz. It had become playful and energetic, pouncing on toys and interacting with the other cats under supervision. The mother cat seemed proud of her baby's progress, watching happily as her once struggling newborn transformed into a typical, lively kitten. Both cats were now enjoying playing in their new temporary home. The kitten would chase toy mice across the floor while the mother watched from a cozy cat bed, occasionally joining in the fun with gentle paw swats. They'd curl up together for naps in sunny spots by the window, their bond growing stronger each day. The other rescue cats had fully accepted them, sometimes grooming the kitten or teaching it cat social skills through play. Their comfortable life was far from the harsh streets where they'd been found. The man began searching for a permanent home for both cats, preferably together. He shared photos of their remarkable journey on social media and with local rescue groups. The response was heartwarming, with many people touched by their story and the dedicated care that saved the tiny kitten's life. This rescue highlights important aspects of street animal care often overlooked. Pregnant and nursing street cats are especially vulnerable and need extra support. Very young kittens need immediate specialized care to survive when separated from mothers. Whenever possible, keeping mother cats with their kittens provides benefits beyond nutrition, including proper socialization and learning essential cat behaviors. Having emergency vet contacts and basic newborn kitten care knowledge can make the difference between life and death. Spay-neuter programs are the most effective long-term solution to reduce suffering among street cats. If you want to help street cats, start by learning to recognize signs of distress or illness. Keep emergency vet service numbers in your phone for quick access. Consider volunteering with or donating to local rescue organizations that have experience with street animals. Support trap-neuter return programs in your community as they help manage feral cat populations humanely. Remember to report animal cruelty to local authorities when you witness it, as timely intervention can save lives. The story of this tiny kitten and its mother reminds us of the difference one caring person can make. From certain death on cold streets to a warm home full of play and comfort, their journey represents countless street animals whose lives can be transformed through timely intervention, proper care, and the dedication of animal rescuers worldwide.